The ninja. Deadly. Mysterious and infamous even today. Emerging in a time when feudal warlords battled for supremacy. These shadow warriors would rewrite the rules, becoming experts in spying, sabotage, and ruthless undercover warfare. This is the true story of Tanba, raised to become one of the greatest ninja masters. He would confront Japan's mightiest warlord. His story reveals the untold history, deadly techniques, and astonishing secrets of these stealthy warriors. And for the first time on television, one of the last living ninja masters.
The ninja were the best special forces in the whole of East Asia.
The top of the game, the best.
The ninja have become a worldwide pop culture phenomenon. Post-war Japan exported the glorified image of the invincible shadow warrior in comics, B-movies, and computer games. These superhuman action heroes seem too incredible to be true, but the ninja really did exist. Surprisingly, in Japan, the ninja have a mixed reputation as thieves and murderers. Even today, not many Japanese would openly admit to having ninja ancestry. But they clearly don't mind visiting the ninja theme parks.
泥棒であるかのようなね、暗殺者のようなね、姿で描かれた忍びのものね、それが我々とは関係ないと。
So who were the ninja? Thieves, killers, or superhuman warriors? To find out the truth, one has to go back 4 centuries. Tanba Momochi would grow up to become one of Iga's most famous ninja. His life is surrounded by mystery. And the chronicles of Iga don't tell us much about his youth. But like all future ninja masters, Tanba would undergo a merciless training regime, overseen by his family clan. At the age of 12, Tanba would already be joining his teacher on spying missions, such as gathering intelligence on secret gunpowder shipments. They would disguise themselves as wood collectors and search the forests for traveling gunpowder merchants and their samurai guards. An undercover mission like this can suddenly turn dangerous. A samurai is quick to take offense if he's not being treated with enough respect, especially from a cocky young peasant. And in those days, disrespect and death go hand in hand. Blood and murder by the age of 12, a gruesome reality in those times. The mission's failure bears a powerful lesson. Never be blinded by pride, doubt, or fear. In 1560, Japan's last shogun, its supreme military leader, has lost his grip over the country. The nation has fallen into complete anarchy. Regional warlords with their large samurai armies are fighting each other and constantly changing alliances. The stakes are high. Whoever gains enough power to unify Japan has the chance to become the new shogun. But during during the last 200 years of total warfare, a new type of warrior has emerged, one who could bring victory outside the battlefield. The ninja.
A warlord would hire a ninja for 3 major reasons. One of them was espionage, the second was infiltration, and the third was arson.
Over time, they also specialized in assassination and causing chaos in battle, disguised in enemy uniforms. The work of a ninja. Ninja warriors offered their services to warlords all over the country. They signed contracts and were sworn to absolute secrecy. Not even their families would know where they operated.
The samurai didn't want people to know that they used ninja. Now, this may have had something to do with the concept of samurai honor, because it was rather dishonorable to get rid of your enemy by having him assassinated or his castle burned down.
To understand why the ninja were held in such contempt, one has to understand the code of honor that ruled the samurai life.
The samurai tradition was that of a noble warrior facing squarely on to an equally noble opponent. The fight was in the open. The fight was to the death. The values of the ninja were the values of the samurai turned on their heads. The trade of the ninja is one of darkness, one of deception, often done in disguise, often done at night. And we really do seem to find that the men of Iga were rather good at it.
All over the country, warrior groups practiced the art of the ninja. But none of them could match the elite warrior skills of the men from Iga. As our young ninja boy Tanba and his grandfather returned to their village, not far from the Iga border, the local ruler Nobukatsu, the ambitious son of Japan's biggest warlord, is awaiting an overdue gunpowder merchant.
殿、火薬職人が襲撃されました。
何？
我々の7日ほど前に報告を受けまして、火薬商人たちはこの辺りで伊賀者に襲われたと。
あれ、伊賀め。
Iga was an unruly province, protected by mountains, a haven for small landowners, war refugees, and renegade samurai warriors who fiercely guarded their independence from oppressive warlord rulers. Most of the Iga men trained in ninja warfare, and some women did too. The ninja foot soldiers were peasant farmers who practiced basic skills after working in the fields. But elite warriors like Tanba trained constantly for special missions. Important decisions were taken by vote of a dozen village elders, a democratic system that was truly unique in war-torn Japan. To protect their independence, the Iga elders drafted a contract that all Iga warrior families should help each other if the war crossed their borders. Some of the ninja, like the Iga and Koka, shared information on their spy networks and exchanged secret fighting techniques honed over generations. In Japan today, there is still one man alive who holds the secrets of ninjutsu, the art of the ninja. Having been raised in the way of the ninja since the age of 6, Master Kawakami only teaches his knowledge to a select few.
忍術というのはね、武術ではないんですね。むしろ兵法というべきなんですよ。戦うのための兵法を中心なんですね。むしろ自存自衛するためのそのあらゆる全てのそのテクニック、そういったものを総称して忍術というふうに。
Even though the art of the ninja is far more sophisticated than just martial arts, Kawakami's students start with simple climbing techniques and handling standard weapons like the cross-blade pike.
中でこっちってついたりこっち走ったりここの手を切ったりですねここ敵逃げた時にこっち引いてここにある刃ですねそれでこれ首切ったり。
A boy who was born into a samurai family would have to learn etiquette, horsemanship, spearsmanship, the arts of the sword. However, if he was born into a ninja family, he would have to learn all those and much more. Infiltration, disguise, arson, fire techniques, explosives, psychology, chemistry, the list keeps going on.
For Tanba, the lessons went on and on, endless hours poring over ancient documents, absorbing ancient knowledge. He even had to practice acting skills. In the 16th century, it was very difficult to travel freely through a warlord's territory without raising suspicion. For his undercover missions, Tanba would be trained to take on roles like that of a traveling monk, to gain local knowledge and to speak in regional accents, creating the perfect disguise for a ninja to pass undetected through the guarded checkpoints of the warlords. When lost in the wild, Tanba would have been taught how to detect busy trade routes by tasting the soil to test for hints of salt left by the sweat of traveling men and animals. The ninja also developed special power food to minimize the weight they had to carry for faraway missions. Every clan had their own recipe for pills against hunger, created from rice, buckwheat, tea leaves, and sometimes fish blood.
パクって踏んで終わりでしょ。1日3つぐらいかな。で食事代わりにこう食べておった時代がありますね。まあなんとか生活できてきたから。結構効果あるんちゃいます？
For a ninja to survive, the choice of the right food was crucial. Like any other boy at his age, Tanba might have liked to sneak away for a quick treat of sweets.
Tanba.
The ninja were on a lifelong healthy diet. No onions, sweets, or garlic. Instead, vegetable, tofu, nuts, and other odorless foods. For a ninja, the wrong meal could easily become his last supper. A well-trained samurai guard might not see or hear a ninja, but he might smell him. Body odor could cost a ninja his life. How did these isolated ninja farming villages gain so much knowledge? What was the secret of their skills? Some historians believe that the knowledge came from Chinese secret societies that had fled their homeland and settled in the Iga region. Others point to the Yamabushi warrior monks that ventured in these mountains.
忍びという時代、山の中に住んでて山をやはり同じように走っている。そして修験者というのは非常にそのスーパーマン的な能力を持ったイメージで捉えられてました。空を飛び、雲に乗り、自分をどこへでも移動できる、自分の思う通りに人を動かすことができる。
The feared warrior monks used the Iga Mountains as a refuge from the world, to challenge and harden their physical and spiritual strength, like praying for hours under icy waterfalls. They believed such rituals would give them divine powers to be victorious over their enemies. Their wisdom, iron discipline, and mystic belief became the fertile ground from which the future ninja warriors would rise. Part of the knowledge the ninja picked up from the Yamabushi monks was which plants and herbs could be used to create poisons and medicines.
これは毒ダミですね。これはもう一般によく知られてて茶にして飲んだりねしてますけども、体の毒素を出すという作用がありますね。でもう一つはですね、こういう葉っぱですね、これを火で炙ってね、もし体この体の中怪我して化膿したりした時にこれ貼っておくと、そうすると毒を出してくれると。一番よく有名なね忍者の中では有名ですよ。だから薬ではトイレに出てくる虫があるんですね。オナガウジとかオナガムシとか言うんですけど、それを乾かしてね、それを使用するんですわ。でそれを火にくべたりするとね、嫌な匂いがするんですけど、匂いで人間が眠ると。
The secret ninja skills were handed down from generation to generation. Manuals were deliberately incomplete, so the most secret knowledge was passed orally from master to student. But the mind was not all they exercised. A skillful ninja had to be extremely fit. And body hardening was the toughest part of becoming a ninja.
小さい頃幼少からやらないとですね大成しないんですよね。で今の時代もともとやらなきゃいけないことがいっぱいある。でそういう中でね、人数何だかわけのわからないものをね目的なしにやるなんてことはできないですよね。
Ninja strengthening exercises were also used for the perfect impersonation of a frail old beggar.
どっかに忍び込んでいったり石垣上がったり木を登ったりね、そういった時に足の指の力が必要なので、それをつけるための訓練ですね。
Hands, ankles, and the head were beaten to gain strength.
暗闇で忍び込んだ時に手触っていろいろ刺したりねするためにも、ここはあまりそういったトレーニングはしないです。感覚を鋭敏にすると。外側鎧のようにですね。
The hardening of the body is still a painful process. After years of hard training, Tanba faces a final challenge, a test of his sixth sense.
僕も誰かに狙われてね殺人のねあれ対象になったわけじゃないからわからないですけども、そういうものは確実に分かるようになるっていうのは多分事実だと思いますね。
This day, the old master knows. His grandson is ready. Tanba has become a ninja.